What is going on with research anyway? Q2 in 1991, Paycon Interactive of all folks is working on 1989 tech of 3D. Goodness gracious, you people. I kind of want to wait for next thing OS 3 to release to see like what that's got. Nobody's the patent owner for this stuff, but like it exists. And there's no 3D tools because no operating system can handle 3D. But if next thing OS 3 can, that'd be a really good thing to know. I think we wait. Let's just do some more contract work and get some business rep going because that affects like our hires and everything. So a logistics application, just a bit of everything. Sure, let's wait till tomorrow though to give us the free day / month. Website, $200,000 for a website. Network programming. We have network programming, right? Yeah, we got a bit of it. Three 1-stars and 1 3-star. I accept that work. Then got those sheep still hanging in there. 5,000 active users. I'd like to cancel it. I'm waiting for it to drop to like 3,000 or so. Hey Butters, you want to be lead on this too? Go for it. You don't have any website skill, but that's okay. Man, imagine having somebody who's like, I'm a really good project lead for websites. So specific. That is ridiculously specific. Like, you're just going in hard with contracts. Specifically website contracts. Cool, it is a thing. Cool to have the foundation for it. I feel like that's a neat thing for mods. But, I think it doesn't have a whole lot of use currently. It's just a thing that's kinda neat. Because you could potentially have websites being a thing here in the design document, I guess. Come on, anybody. It's out there. It's been there since 85, 86 exists too. It's out there. I can't disable it, so I'm hoping this next batch of operating systems supports it. If not this December's from Paycon Interactive, then next December's operating system from Partware. One of the two ought to have 3D, and it'll be the first operating system apparently with 3D. That'd be excellent. I'd love that. I'd love that a lot. And then another... get rid of that. Another design for game assets to keep up with the artists. No, you know what? Let's go for... let's go for probably this website tomorrow. Let's do that. Start designing that, and it's just good experience for a little bit for the artists, but a lot for the programmers. Yeah, and also keep up with the update. Got a lot of bugs there. Got those sheep too. How we doing, Paycon Interactive? 4,700. November. That is getting very cheap. Very, very cheap. I'll bump this up to 13% in hopes that maybe you're doing a 3D operating system. So another 9.6 million. Oof. Write that down. So 9.6 million, 3.5 million, and 2.2 million is what we've got. It's a lot of money to make back. But we'll see. Oof. Yikes. People requesting raises. We have December. Bug fixes are done. The one website is in beta, just doing bug fixing. The other one is in alpha after a few iterations. We've got tomorrow. Paycon Interactive's operating system's released. Hoping it's got 3D. That would be so great if it did. I feel like they're all a bit late with it currently, but hey, it's fine. Because like 3D comes out 85, takes them like 2 to 3 years to put together an operating system, so like 88, 89 maybe. We're at the end of 90. If I have to wait till the end of 91, I might just like and just see about making my own operating system, you know? Like I got people for it. I might go for it anyway just to see. We could probably try it and probably do something quite okay. We've got a pretty alright robust team of folks in the core building. We're all capable of everything. Like there's somebody who can do everything. Hardware is probably the biggest hurdle. Next up, network. But it's still possible. If we're careful with our feature selection, we can do it. That'll be fine. Hoping through the contracts we get a little bit closer to promotions, which kind of Jason a little bit. What do we need mostly for art? You'd be going for 2D? Yeah, okay, you'd be like the 2D artist. I'm okay with that. Go for it. Go for it. The third star, so you get that 15% speed boost. Not necessarily for the feature for 2D, the reverse Uno, but maybe. I don't know. Kind of cool to have that, perhaps. But take a look at Paycon Interactive. They ultimately settled down to $4,675. Do I pick up another 10% for 7.3 million? Actually, you know what? I'll tell you what. I'll drop another like 4.7 million. That puts me up to 20 million flat, just about. Just about. So tomorrow, we will see what I can sell. Ideally, I can recoup my 20 million, like, within a month or two, and then still, again, have some left over. Bunk. How was it? December of 90? It's a good and prominent marketing straight away. 3,000 active users. They've lost money on it so far, but not a whole lot. For the very first day, that's okay. There's already, annoyingly, quite a lot of stuff available for it. Even though technically it's not possible to do that unless it's your own release. I think if it's something that if your operating system is in like beta, I think, and you're doing the bug fixing, I think you can set it to be the target for games and stuff like that. So you can let it just sort of sit in development and you get like day zero software available for it, I think. We will port this to My Friend Connect 2 by Parword. No, grow. The Next Thing OS 2? No, Next Thing OS 3. Wait, what do you have, by the way? Yes! Yeah, it's got 3D. No networking, but it's got 3D. Yeah. Okay. God, it's about time. Because you can't disable 3D. Like, it has to have it. So anybody making an operating system after 85, they're gonna have 3D. Okay, yeah, we're gonna port the gut those sheep too. We're going to port that onto Next Thing OS 3. Oh, hey, Pen OS 3, but I completely missed you. What's Pen OS 3 good? It doesn't have 3. How does that not have 3D? How long were you working on that? That's outrageous. Okay. Anyway, Next Thing OS 3. Port to it. Life Tycoon in Heaven Ultra. Next Thing OS 3. Port to it. Port all of our great stuff over into it. Minimize you. Close your products tab. Do you have like a marketing deal for it, perhaps? No, for Pen OS 3 there is. Alright, never mind. Sometimes you get lucky with that, and it's like, well, you couldn't help them make it, but you can help them market it. And if you got the marketers for it, you can make it unavoidable. I mean, that's kind of what we do. So, new software then, yeah? A game? The simulation game? Oh, there's no 3D editors yet, though. Shoot. Shoot. Okay, hold on. Are there any 3D editors coming soon? We can maybe make our quick in-house, our own 3D editor. We could be like one of the first 3D games then. Unless somebody else has already done a 3D editor. I don't know. All software. Games. What's come out recently? 2D. 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 I think I looked at the same one twice. That's me. That's obviously 2D. Sword battle. 2D. I don't think anybody has... Yeah, okay, 2D, and we're like already back in 89. I don't think anybody has released a 3D game yet. So, calendar. Any 3D tools coming out. Simulation game, antivirus, 2D editor. 2D editor. There is nothing yet announced for 3D. So, we can make our own 3D editor for the only operating system that can support it. That I cannot buy. That'd be kind of fun. Fine. CinemaScape, PowerSculpt, Render Pro. Whoa. The intestine engine. Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? It's like intestine engine. It kind of rhymes. No? Okay. All right. I was doing that balance scale thing with my hands. You didn't see it, but I was doing it. We have, for 3D editors, really just MD Core. The only one with any real skill. I don't know where they got the skill from, but they've got skill for 3D editors, and they're pretty decent, inspiring. That's why it pays to have a bunch of different lead designers. MD Core. Whew. Man, stretch. MD Core, if you can put this together decently, man. And anything. If we can make this decent, man, we're pretty okay. Don't have any frameworks, obviously. We could spend the time to put together a framework if we want to go that route. Do I? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see what I can do. Currently, system-wise, motion capture, GPU rendering. Yeah, generally system stuff is the thing we can do. We've got a lot of that. We're not too far behind with 3D either, but if we can keep it with just 1-star 3D stuff, that'd be ideal. From a programming standpoint, it doesn't much matter, but from a design standpoint, yeah, just the 1-star 3D would be great. For system, it doesn't much matter. So, okay, let's get liquid simulation, hair simulation, GPU rendering, and motion capture. Yeah, no procedural objects, no mesh subdivision, no particles, no Boolean operations? How would you... It's tricky. Okay. A little bit tricky. Hair simulation and liquid simulation, though, yeah. Fantastic. No physics simulation, though. With GPU rendering and motion capture, we're a little bit low on the programming and design currently, actually, with the wasted interest being a disaster. Yeah, okay. Let's take out the rendering, modeling, animation. We got a bit of everything. Wasted interest is kind of sort of up there with the new framework. It'll take about a year. It'll still take about a year without any sort of framework, so we're looking at probably like a year and a half it's going to be estimating. It would love for me to just have like just hair simulation, wouldn't it? It'd be much happier with that. Only 19% wasted interest in that way. It's just such, it's a 2-star thing that though, like, man. Do any of these do a bit of all three? No. Man, alright. Yikes. Yeah, we're gonna go for that because it's like kind of sort of the most balanced. So fine. Regardless of what you're looking for, it's probably got the intestine engine. Hemorrhage 1.0, keeping with the blood theme. So that's that. I could take off the motion capture or something technically and put in like some more of the tier 1 stuff, but then you start to run into that issue where it's like you've got a lot of systems or so put in, and this is going to be a problem. And it's basically the game saying like, hey, use less tier 1 crap and start using more tier 2, tier 3 crap. Basically. So we'd be like kind of running into that problem. So we're making the hemorrhage framework for all the system stuff because it's what we're great with, and like just a little bit of the 3D graphics. It's kind of whatever. We'll try it. It doesn't have to be fantastic. It doesn't have to be great. It's worth $110. It's original IP. We're gonna not have it in-house, or should we? You know what? I'm gonna put it in-house. I want to be like the only 3D guys around for a bit with the intestine engine. Yeah, okay. For the next thing, OS 3. That's all fine. 22% wasted interest, though, is ouch. It's a lot of work that we're doing, just extra. And then lead design MD core. Okay. Man, it's really tempting to like try to sell it though. It's the only 3D engine. Like, what do I want more? The only 3D engine or the only 3D games? It's tough. It's really, really tough. We're not known for engines, though. We are known for games, so even if we are the only one. But we would get known for it, though, surely pretty quickly, right? Ah, man. Can't decide. Help. Or keep it in-house. It's in-house. It's done. Yeah. It's done. And then if I were to make a game with 3D graphics, we can see about doing that then. Okay. I was gonna promote and finish that off. Outstanding quality, fantastic. So we can get to work with the porting. Also, this website that's in beta will finish that off too. Excellent. Neat. How you guys doing now? Okay, we're not quite at 20 million yet. Sadly. But hey. I trust you'll be getting there. I trust. I believe. keep their cash flow and their general thing up there. Yeah, I guess. Well, yeah, forget those sheep too. Yeah, and Life Tycoon in Heaven as well. We care about these. These are making money. Those are doing things. GTS, not so much. We'll just give that an update. Take care of those 3 bugs. Man, that porting job is just like toward the end of the day. Holy crap. Those like super focused workers when they're in a good mood with good team compatibility doing like, God, 250% or something? I don't even know. Man. Where's that? 4.8 million due in taxes in 3 months to file. Ew. No. A little bump. They're getting there. They're making money with it. It is happening. With these ports going on, with them being the only 3D guys around, I trust. Triware for 18 million now. Forget that sheep. Man, I reject, but geez, you're getting there. I wouldn't dream of it. Now with a 3D title up and coming. TBD. A vacation, people calling in sick. You goobers. Okay. Just move that up to development. It's fine. It doesn't have to be a fantastic thing. Pause that though. Continue to work on the next thing OS. Get that port done. Fantastic. Now you can work on this. Go, go, go! Citation needed. Takes a bit. We got 2 3D 2-star things going on, so the 3D progress is going to be by far the slowest. Just to confirm. Can't yet do that. Okay. I might be able to, once this hits beta, I can maybe queue it up to be used. I would not be able to release before the 3D editor is done, obviously, but I think I can at least get a start on design. I think I remember that being a thing, unless I'm thinking of a different game, which is possible. These things happen. There you go. They made $5 million yesterday. Does that get you in the paper? No. No. Trial Interactive, though, made a whopping $811,000 this month. Man, I made $3 million last month. I guess for them it's a lot, because they became worth $2.3 million with one release. Jeez. I'm looking for December of last year. Okay, this doesn't give, like, all reviews of all software. Okay, I was curious to see if I could get, like, those sweet details of what folks said about their software, but, like, we got a bit of a ramp starting here. That's looking okay. I'm up 4.5%. I could technically get my money back. Things are only getting better, though. I'm gonna stay invested. I'm staying in. Okay, get the updaters going on that. I wonder if I get the updaters like an artist or something. What all do updaters need? They got programmers of all kinds. They got some folks who are capable of art. They're terrible with it, but they are capable of art. If I manage people, and I swap over to the updaters team. Okay, Gertrude is capable of it, so we're going to change roles for you. You're going to secondary artist. You're awful at it, I know. But that's okay. I don't think updates can be bad, just a bit slow. Maybe. I don't know. But maybe you're just fully capable then of just doing the updating, and Diana Sawyer is just draining 13,000 bucks a month. I don't know. She's just there to like make friends or something, I guess. I don't know. No bugs to fix there. But this way they can at least maybe just do all the bug fixing for me then. Oh, I see what happened, I think. There, an update. And gut those sheep. We're not updating anymore, like, properly. All right. Outsource a review to reduce the bugs. Yeah, 3D and system code, because we're still working on it. Should be a pretty okay release, though, ultimately. They're quite slow at fixing the bugs and stuff over there, because there's just a few of them. And it's not super ideal. It's almost like I should, instead of having support dudes up here, I should like get another programmer in. Maybe I could do like a little 2x2 sort of cubicle square for them. Yeah, geez, you guys are not enough for that. Okay, we're gonna have to have like actual people work on this. Sorry to say. I think that that whole team over there, I think it could probably just melt down. Be done with. Cash flow kinda leveling out. And they're up to 5,400. I could get my investment back, but I'm gonna keep waiting. I don't see a reason why they would be draining money anytime soon. I don't see that happening. They've got the only 3D operating system on the market. It would benefit me more if I made my 3D tool available to everybody as well, but I didn't, so oh well. Deal with it. Kick out another review, see how it's doing. System in 3D, if they're like 6-ish points, I'm very happy with it then. Okay. Still fairly happy with it. That's fine. So it'll just be like a very medium/good. Cool. But that's alright. I'm still not 100% convinced tools matter too much for development. I feel like good tools reduce the bugs. But that's just a feeling. That's it.